Adam has it. It's real. Oh, I just bit my tongue. I want to see how far I can shoot it. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I'm sharing a quick grocery haul from Aldi. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get started with produce like always. I'm here with Adam. We had a good trip today. We got a lot of stuff. Our Aldi was actually pretty stocked up. And I actually have the total for today's trip because I always get asked for totals. And a lot of the time when we go to a place like Walmart or Meijer, there's other things we're buying, or even like Sam's Club. A lot of the time we buy like paper towels, toilet paper, stuff for my cookie business, and it's on the same thing. And so I don't always have the exact total for our groceries, but today we just bought groceries that I'm showing and the total was $160. So I'm feeling good about that. I feel like it's actually a really good price for everything we got. And I'm gonna go ahead and start walking through everything. So like I said, I'm starting with produce, starting with the bananas we got for protein shakes and for Adam to take to work. I got blueberries for my yogurts, also another 0-point fruit that I like to have. And then the strawberries were cheap and they looked pretty good. I'll probably have to use them kind of quickly. They look pretty ripe, but it's almost strawberry season and I like to use them for yogurts and different like snack plates and like if I make like a fruit bowl or something. So I got some strawberries for 0 points. Then I got some grapes. So every time we go to the store now, we get green and red grapes, just if they both look good and because we go through them so quickly. So this is a fruit that we've started eating so much more in the past like year, I would say. We went a long time without having grapes. I feel like we like didn't really buy them and now we buy them every single time we go to the grocery store because I love to have them after my breakfasts or lunches because I always crave something sweet after I finish eating, and grapes have been perfect for that, kind of how I do my apple after dinner. So I like to have grapes as an option. It's really easy for Adam to just pack them and bring them to work. And those are one of my favorite fruits to have with snack plates. Then I always get apples. So of course I got my Honey Crisp. These are 0 points and I have one every single day after dinner. It helps me to satisfy that sweet tooth right away and make me just a little bit more full. And then this time I also got another one. So these were called Evercrisp and I've never tried them. Wait, this one says Honey Crisp on it. Dang it.
Wait, what?
I guess I only got 2 Evercrisp. They were kind of mixed together. They were next to the Honey Crisp. And the Evercrisp didn't have stickers on them, but the Honey Crisp do, so I got an extra Honey Crisp, I guess. But anyway, I've got 2 of those and I'm gonna be trying them to see what I think. They said they were sweet, and I usually just prefer sweet like the Honey Crisp, so I'm excited to try those out. I always get different suggestions of different apples to try, and I feel like people have said Evercrisp, but maybe not. Then we got some romaine lettuce for sandwiches and burgers and like tacos and stuff. We also got just some regular shredded lettuce because it also looked good. I like to use this for sandwiches, burgers, like I said, tacos, so both 0 points. I also got some spinach this time, so I kind of switch off when I get spinach. I like to take a break from it every once in a while because it does kind of upset my stomach just because spinach does that, and so I usually like to take like a Beano or something when I eat it. But I really love to use spinach in my eggs and in pasta especially. So it's 0 points, it's really good for you. You can have a good amount and I just really like it. In general, it's just always the after effects in my stomach the next day. I got some mushrooms, which I also really like to use with the spinach when I have eggs and pasta and stuff. I use them for pizza. And then recently I've been making stuffed mushrooms and I made it into a pasta, and so I might do that again with just these regular mushrooms because it was so good. I want to make some salsa, so I got some fresh jalapenos and some cilantro, and I'm just going to use this to make my regular salsa using a can of tomatoes and an onion and a little bit of salt. That's pretty much all that goes in there. It's super easy and it's so good. Then for veggie mixes, I got some zucchini as well as some bell peppers, same thing I get every time, 0 points. And they're easy to just dice up and cook and then have a veggie mix made that I can add to pretty much every single meal that I make. I actually just made a fresh one yesterday, so I'm out of zucchini and peppers, so I have these for the next one that I need to make. Adam got some oranges this time, so he has been enjoying bringing these to work. Also with the grapes and the bananas, it's just something quick and easy that he can grab. It's something sweet that he can have throughout the day because he works 12-hour shifts, so it's nice for him to bring like a lot of different snack options. Okay, then I got some eggs. So they do have the pasture-raised eggs at Aldi, which is nice. I do like getting the big one from Sam's Club, but we needed a little bit more, so I just got them from Aldi today. These are 0 points on WeightWatchers, 70 calories and 6 grams of protein per egg, and I just love having eggs for breakfast, or even when we make like fried rice, which I'm gonna be making for dinner soon, I like to scramble some eggs in there. Okay, then I got this pack of chicken breasts. So this is 2.5 pounds. and I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I might just make it all into shredded chicken for tacos, or I might use it to make some type of like stir fry dish. So I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do with the chicken, but chicken breast is 0 points on Weight Watchers. For 4 ounces, it's got 110 calories and 25 grams of protein. So it's super filling, and there's just so many different things you can do with it. I use chicken for so many different meals. Then some more chicken that we got. So Adam actually grabbed this. This is the rotisserie style pulled chicken. This works so well for chicken salad. It's 140 calories for the serving, 3 grams of fat and 23 grams of protein, and there's about 5 servings in there. So usually I just mix it with some Greek yogurt. I add in some veggies, so like bell pepper and onion. And then this usually doesn't even need any extra seasoning because you can see it is just very seasoned because it's the rotisserie style. I think this is technically points when you scan it. There's not like oil or anything in it, but I just track it as 0 points. I count it as chicken breast and it works for us. Okay, then Adam needed some lunch meat for work, so we got some Crocus ham. This is 1 point for the serving of 2 slices, or it's 0. Sometimes I just don't even track it because I'll just do like 1 slice and I cut it up in my eggs, which I know is 0. I think 2 is 1, but for 2 slices, it's 50 calories, 1 gram of fat, and 11 grams of protein. And this is just one of our favorite lunch meats to use. I grabbed some chicken sausages, so I think these are actually pretty similar to the Belinsky chicken sausages. They look the same, and I've had the garlic ones, but I don't think I've tried the mild sweet Italian from Aldi, so I'm excited to see how these are. They're 2 points on Weight Watchers for 1 link and 80 calories. They have 2.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. It looks like it's pretty much just like chicken, and it's got some peppers and seasoning in there, so I'm excited to try these out, probably with pasta, but I think that they might be really good with eggs too. Oh, I almost missed this. This is the other lunch meat Adam got. So this is the buffalo style chicken breast. It is just like deli sliced lunch meat. It's 1 point for the serving of 2 slices. It's got 60 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 11 grams of protein. Is this one spicy? Have you had this before?
I haven't.
Okay, so we haven't tried this one. We usually get this from Walmart, like the buffalo style chicken, so I wonder if it'll be any different. Maybe it'll be better. Then we got some bacon. So I always grab the Appleton Farms center cut bacon. It is 1 point per slice, so 2 points for 2 slices, which is the serving size. It's 50 calories for that serving, 4 grams of fat, and then it's got 5 grams of protein. So I like to just make this ahead of time and use it for bowls or like wraps, or even just like breakfast eggs. I can toss it onto a sandwich, or if I'm having like a bagel and eggs or something, I can put some bacon on the side. So it's always nice to just have it pre-made in the fridge. I got some extra lean ground beef. So this is the 96% lean ground beef from Aldi. It is 3 points for the serving of 4 ounces. And a lot of the time when I make it, so this is 1.2 pounds, I would actually get 6 burgers out of this. Usually when I have a pound, I do 5 burgers. So it usually comes out to a 2 point ground beef burger, which is really nice. It's 140 calories for 4 ounces though, so 4.5 grams of fat and 24 grams of protein, and like I said, that serving is 3 points on Weight Watchers. I really like to use this because I can just season it with some different seasonings, add egg and panko, and it really does add a lot to the burger. So that's how I make these, and I'm excited for grilling season to be starting. Then we got some imitation crab. So I got the flake style today. Usually I just switch up which kind I buy because they have like the stick style, the flake style, and it usually doesn't even matter that much. I just end up chopping it up for the different recipes that I make most of the time. But we haven't done crab rangoon bowls in a while, and I kind of want to do those. So what I do with that is just some Laughing Cow and some green onion or chive and some cucumber, which actually we don't have cucumber, so maybe we're not going to be making these. Maybe I'll be doing something else with this. But anyway, imitation crab meat. For the serving of a half cup, it's 90 calories. It's got 17 carbs, 3 grams of sugar, and 5 grams of protein. And that serving's 3 points on Weight Watchers. So there's so many different things you can use this for. I like to do pasta as well, or even just like homemade crab rangoons, but I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this. It's also even just good in like stir fry. We're making fried rice soon, so like I said, I maybe might add some crab and shrimp for that with the stir fry. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, then some different cheeses I got. So we're almost out of Laughing Cow, and I haven't tried this before, I don't think, from Aldi. This is the creamy garlic and herb wedge. It's 1 point on Weight Watchers, and it's got 25 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 1 carb, and 2 grams of protein. So it seems like it's really similar to just Laughing Cow. It is also Swiss, and it says cheddar as well. So I don't know, I'm excited to try these. I like to use them for bagels or sandwiches or wraps, but also they work well melted as like a pasta sauce. Then I got some feta cheese crumbles. So this is 3 points for the serving of 1 ounce on Weight Watchers. It's 70 calories, 4 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 6 grams of protein. And I just really like to use this for Greek bowls. Honestly, I feel like that's what I use it for the most. I really like feta cheese, so I need to start branching out and using it for more things. I don't ever really use it in like pasta or anything, so maybe I'll do that soon. But anyway, I usually get it for Greek bowls because it goes really well with tzatziki and cucumber and veggie mix and everything. So that's why I like to get that. And 3 points for the serving isn't bad. Then I got some reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese. This one is 4 points for the serving of a 1/4 cup. It's got 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 2 carbs, and 7 grams of protein. And this cheese just works for everything. I like to use it in eggs, on pizza, and pasta, anything you need cheddar cheese for, tacos. It melts well and it doesn't upset my stomach like a lot of like fat-free cheeses do and stuff. That's why I really like to use the reduced fat because it's just 2% milk usually, and that's just always our favorite. So it's a little bit lower than regular cheese, but really doesn't taste much different or like make us feel any different. Then every time I get this, I regret it because I don't want to have to say it in this haul because I mess it up every time. But this is the pineapple poblano guacamole. It is so good. And the past few times we've gotten it, it hasn't had enough pineapple. And honestly, right now it looks like it doesn't have a lot, but it still has just a really good taste to it. It's got a slight sweetness, but just such a good guacamole. For the serving of 2 tablespoons, it's 1 point on Weight Watchers. It's got 40 calories, 3 grams of fat, 3 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 1 gram of protein. And we like to have it with like pretzels or chips, or when we make tacos, or even like bowls, it's a good ingredient in. Then this was a salsa that just caught my eye because it is a salsa verde with fire roasted tomatillo. It is 10 calories for the serving of 2 tablespoons and 0 points on Weight Watchers. And it's got 2 carbs. We're just always looking for new salsas and sauces to add to our eggs especially, but also like enchiladas or tacos. We make that food a lot, and so it's nice to have some salsas. Even though I am gonna be making a homemade one, it'll be nice to just have this in the pantry. Okay, I just needed some more minced onion, so I picked up a container of minced onion. I used this for a bunch of different recipes. And then I also got some garlic salt with parsley, so that was just what I needed for seasonings today. And then the only thing that I got that's canned is a can of these crushed tomatoes, which I'm gonna use for that salsa that I mentioned. So I make it in the blender. I put a can of this, the cilantro, the onion, the jalapenos, and then some salt. And usually that's pretty much it. It's so good, so simple to throw together. And this is 0 points. Okay, I needed some more panko breadcrumbs because I'm gonna start making more burgers and stuff, and that's what I use these for the most. I also like to use them as a breading, so just needed to stock up on more of these. I think the serving for a 1/2 cup is 3 points, but I don't usually use the full serving. I usually add it to a recipe and then divide the points from there. For bread, we got some of this knock your sprouts off bread. And today we just grabbed the reduced sodium. We don't usually like have a preference between the regular and the reduced sodium. I just happened to grab this one. So for 1 slice, it's 2 points on Weight Watchers, and for 2 slices, it's 3 points. 1 slice has 70 calories, 16 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. So this works really well for breakfast sandwiches or toast. Also just like tuna sandwiches or tuna melts. Any type of thing that we use bread for, we really like this one. So this one actually is my favorite from Aldi. They have a couple really good options of like the sprouted grain breads and stuff, and I really enjoy the flavor of this one. Okay, Adam needed some more coffee, so he got his normal cold brew. This is 0 points. He just gets the unsweet black, bold, and smooth, and it's 15 calories for a 12-ounce serving. Then I wish they had the fat-free milk at Aldi, but they don't. They just have the 2%, which is still a good option. I love this Fairlife because it is lactose free and it has extra protein. So for the serving of 1 cup, it's 4 points on Weight Watchers and 120 calories. It's got 4.5 grams of fat, 6 carbs, 6 grams of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. When I make protein shakes, I don't use a full cup. I usually do 3/4 cup, which I think would be 3 points then. I would have to double check in the app, but I think it's only 3 points, which is more than the skim milk. Usually the fat-free milk is only 1 point for that serving, but to get an extra 10 grams of protein, it's definitely worth it. It works really well for protein shakes, and like I said, it's a bonus that it's lactose-free, and 3/4 cup is 3 points. Okay, Adam spotted this, mostly for me though, because you don't even really like whipped cream that much. It's just I like to add it to things. Especially when we make creamies or apple nachos. So this is a birthday cake whipped dairy topping. For the serving of 2 tablespoons, it's 1 point on Weight Watchers, 15 calories, 1 gram of fat, 1 carb, and 1 gram of sugar. I kind of want to try it. You didn't even hesitate. I didn't even get to finish saying I wanted to try it.
I saw you like about to open it. I'm like, yep.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. Wait, I get the first one? This is sketchy.
Cheers.
Mmm.
One more?
One more.
That tastes like birthday cake.
It does. That's really good.
You're covered in whipped cream now. It's splattered all over you.
Oh,
Okay, that's really good, but that's one of my favorite things to just add a little dollop onto my apple nachos. It goes so well with them. So I'll use the whipped cream for that, or for pancakes or like French toast. Sometimes it's nice to just add a little bit on there. So 1 point isn't bad, and sometimes when I have it, I don't even track it. I needed some more yogurt, so I got these vanilla Greek yogurts. They are 2 points for the container. Each container has 80 calories, 2 grams of fat, 4 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 12 grams of protein. And with my yogurt that I have it a lot of the time at night after dinner. Sometimes in the summer I have it in the middle of the day too, and I'm gonna try to have it more during the day because sometimes after dinner I'm just too full, but I still wanna have my yogurt. So what I like to do is just add some blueberries to it, or whatever berries I have. Usually raspberries, strawberries, or blackberries work really well too. But then I'll also add some type of granola, and then sometimes if I have extra points or something, I'll add like a little nut butter. Okay, Adam found this, which he loves key lime, so this is interesting. It is a key lime habanero sauce. It's 0 points on WeightWatchers. What's really weird, I don't think I've ever seen something say it's 1 calorie, but it's 1 calorie for the serving size of a teaspoon, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it just sounds interesting. He said he's gonna bring it to work, but I kinda wanna try it actually, so we're gonna have to try this.
Try it right now.
You wanna try it right now?
Sure.
Okay. It smells like key lime.
But yeah, see, lime habanero is like a huge like mix, so that's why.
But key lime specifically, key lime has a different flavor than lime, I feel like.
It's just like a sweeter lime. I don't know. It sounded good.
Okay, is it like really hot if it's that hard to get out?
I don't know. It's habanero, so you probably shouldn't have done that.
Wait, should I not have habanero? Is that hot?
Yeah. That's probably like your max.
Wait, actually? Should I not do this? Am I gonna be able to finish this?
We'll see.
I don't have that many items
Cheers!
left. Okay, that's how much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hot?
With that chip was even better. It tastes like the lime dusted chips.
Yeah, it kind of does. I don't think it's that spicy though.
No, it's not bad at all. The key lime's good.
It's kind of weird. It's got a strong lime taste to it. It's not spicy though. I can handle it. Okay, moving on. Just the last couple things. So we love their chicken pot stickers in the freezer section. For the serving of about 6 pieces, it's 5 points on WeightWatchers. It's 240 calories, 5 grams of fat, 41 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 9 grams of protein. These are really good if you just microwave them or air fry them, but I've actually been pan frying them the most, and they're so good that way. Usually I just spray a little non-stick spray and cook them up, and they get nice and crispy, and they're just so good. Okay, I was excited to see this in the freezer section, so I don't know even the price difference between this one and the Trader Joe's one, but this is pretty much exactly the Trader Joe's pack of 3 bags of frozen jasmine rice. So we like to have this as a backup because we usually have jasmine rice prepped in the fridge, but when we don't, it's nice to have this as an option to just pop in the microwave and cook for 3 minutes. I was excited to see this. Like I said, I'll have to see if there's like a big price difference because we usually just get the frozen ones from Trader Joe's, but now we have another place to get them from. We got some more corn tortillas because we have been loving these. They really are so good when you cook them up on the stove. I was doing it wrong for so long by microwaving them. I don't know what I was thinking. If you haven't tried cooking these on the stove, it is so much better, and it makes me crave tacos and quesadillas like every day. I've been craving them so much, so we've been having a lot of that. Even to just have some taco meat cooked in the fridge and be able to cook a couple of these up on the stove really quick and then add some cheese and some lettuce and maybe veggies. It's such a quick and easy lunch or dinner to throw together. So these are also really cheap for the package of 12 of them. But for the serving of 2 tortillas, it's 3 points on WeightWatchers. It's 100 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 21 carbs, and 3 grams of protein. They're 1 point for 1, 3 points for 2, and 4 points for 3. And like I said, I like to use them for tacos, but they're also really good as quesadillas. Okay, then the last things we got. So this was a popcorn that we saw. We haven't seen this before, but it is roasted sweet corn popcorn. It's 5 points for the serving of 2 cups. It's got 150 calories, 10 grams of fat, 14 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. 5 points for 2 cups of popcorn is a little bit higher, but we just love all these different like corn flavored things. And I thought it was street corn, but it says sweet corn. So I'm kind of even more interested in seeing how it tastes. We're gonna have to try it in a sec. We'll try it last. Let me just share the last thing that we got really quick. and that is my all-time favorite item from Aldi. It is their sweet chili crisps. They're gluten-free brown rice crisps, and for the serving of 12 of them, it's 4 points on WeightWatchers. It's 140 calories, 7 grams of fat, 16 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. These have such good flavor. I am so obsessed with them, and honestly, so is Adam and so is Trevor, that we actually bought 3 bags of them this time, and every time we go, we usually buy 3. I'm just showing the one right now. But as we were walking through the store, of course, I'm gonna tell the story really quick. There was a woman who asked us where we got these because she wanted to get some gluten-free chips. And I had to tell her that we had to like kind of climb in the back and see, because they have a plain flavor for these as well. So they had a full box of the plain ones, but then I saw a little bit of red sticking up in the back, and I saw that they had the sweet chili. So I grabbed these bags and I told her she needs to try them because they are so good and seriously her favorite item there. So anyway, let's go ahead and try this really quick. I did offer her one of the bags too if she wanted to, because we had 3 in our cart, and I said, if you go look and you don't see the sweet chili ones, I'll give you one of ours. So she didn't come back to us. I'm hoping she found it. Ooh, smells like corn.
Ooh.
So 5 points for 2 cups. Like I said, a little higher, but let's see. Cheers.
Cheers.
I feel like it just tastes like corn on the cob. Mm-hmm. This doesn't taste like street corn, but it tastes like straight corn. Like, it just tastes like corn.
I don't know.
It's good though. Good. It's got good flavor. So that is everything. That wraps up everything that we got from Aldi today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.